Another bank is collapsing, and here's why you should have 84.9% of your money in Bitcoin. This is your Altcoin Buzz News. Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Cody Buffington. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when I drop our latest content. Follow us on Twitter, AltcoinBuzzIO, and as always, this is not financial advice, and we wish you the best of luck in your crypto ventures. Despite the Bitcoin price dropping to around $29,000, Bitcoin investors remain confident and show bullishness in the market. On-chain indicators suggest positive prospects for Bitcoin's future performance. The Bitcoin supply on exchanges has decreased to a 5-year low, indicating that more investors are moving their Bitcoin into self-custody. U.S. Senator Cynthia Lummis says Bitcoin is going to withstand the test of time.
This can help the unbanked, the underbanked, the underserved, those that lost money when SVB went down, when Credit Suisse encountered those problems, and the losses that we're now hearing about at First Republic. I mean, if that money was in Bitcoin, yeah, the value fluctuates, and once hedging becomes more mature and the asset becomes more mature, some of those highs and lows will begin to also smooth out. But the point is, their money would still have value. And when people start realizing, I can put money in a bank, but I can only put $250,000 in an insured account, that the limits of fiat currency in banking and fiat currency as a secure and safe asset have also kind of been revealed and disclosed to people. So there are people that are looking towards safe places, safe harbors for money. You don't need to be sophisticated or have a lot of money to have your own private wallet, to transfer money from a son who's working in the U.S. to his mother who's living in El Salvador. The remittances are happening. The transfers of money between people who want to help Ukrainians is happening. And when you can explain those real-life cases for how these assets can help individual people control their own money and have an asset that is going to withstand the test of time. And Bitcoin will. I don't know if the others will, but I know Bitcoin will.
Surprisingly, BlackRock suggests putting 84.9% of your wealth into Bitcoin. Does this mean that they know traditional financial instruments will fail? I'll get to that shortly, but first let's see what's happening with Ripple and why are maker VCs dumping their bags when the token is pumping. Ripple had won a major victory in its legal battle with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission when the judge had ruled that the sale of XRP on exchanges was not a security offering. The decision was a victory for both the company and the cryptocurrency community, but Stu Alderati, chief legal officer of Ripple Labs, said the search for regulatory clarity is not over yet. Following the decision, the SEC claimed that the decision in favor of Ripple on the secondary market sales was a wrong decision. However, Alderati said that Ripple will not shy away from a possible appeal from the SEC, saying, "We think the judge got this right, and we believe it's a faithful application of the law, which I think an appeals court will not only uphold, but maybe even strengthen." Alderati said the Ripple lawsuit could provide clarity for other pending lawsuits, saying, "I think our case and the verdict of our judge will give other judges more comfort that the SEC has been misled." But he said the question policymakers and lawyers alike should ask is, what is the best regulatory framework that protects the integrity of the market? Overall, Alderati noted that the industry needs a comprehensive regulatory framework, and without it, the US would risk losing innovation. Alderati also advised other crypto companies, saying, "Incorporate in a country with a clear regulatory regime. Otherwise, you'll continue to face the hostility we see in the crypto industry in the US. Until you have a clear, comprehensive regulatory framework in the US, that's probably not a place you would want to start your business, and that's a sad statement." Our partners at Wanchain have announced the launch of a new pillar of the Wanchain ecosystem, XStake. XStake is a new web-based platform allowing you to easily stake your WAN to Wanchain proof-of-stake validator nodes to make the network more secure, or to Wanchain bridge nodes to help with cross-chain transactions. Today, XStake provides users with two types of staking options. The first of these allows users to participate in securing the Wanchain Layer 1 blockchain by delegating WAN to the Wanchain proof-of-stake validator nodes and participating in the Galaxy consensus. The second staking option supports the Wanchain bridge. Users can now use XStake to increase the cross-chain capacity of the blockchain industry's premier cross-chain bridge by delegating WAN into Wanchain bridge nodes. Both initial staking options yield daily rewards and bolster the robustness and security of the Wanchain ecosystem. Prior to the launch of XStake, these important staking options were only accessible via the OneWallet desktop and OneWallet mobile apps. XStake is poised to become a crucial pillar of the Wanchain ecosystem. Beyond the two staking options present at launch, several upgrades are already in the works. In the near term, both proof-of-stake validator and bridge node deployment will be possible using XStake. After that, users can expect staking options for non-WAN assets. Check out Wanchain's XStake to stake to one of the fastest and cheapest cross-chain bridges, linked down below. WorldCoin, a project co-founded by OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, has launched an ecosystem token on July 24th with the aim of providing a decentralized and private method to verify human identity online in the face of increasing artificial intelligence technologies. The project's goal is to address income inequality and enhance online identity authentication, and has seen a lot of controversy because of it. The WorldCoin token has been listed on major cryptocurrency exchanges including Huobi, Bybit, and OKX with significant trading activity. And today we're dropping a spotlight video on whether or not we think WorldCoin is a good investment, so make sure you're subscribed to see that later. Yesterday, $44 billion bank Pax West Bancorp crashed over 25% in a day, and then today, shares of Bank of California and Pax West Bancorp got a major boost from news that the two lenders will merge in an all-stock deal to create a new bank. Pax West shares surged 31.3% to $10.10 apiece in after-hours trading after the news of the merge broke, more than erasing the 27% slump in the stock's price on Tuesday. Bank of California shares jumped 8.5% to $15.85 apiece in after-hours trading, extending gains from an 11% rise on Tuesday. The all-stock deal will result in a new bank with $36 billion in combined assets. Pax West Bancorp isn't the first bank to fall this year and probably won't be the last, with JP Morgan taking over First Republic in May and Silicon Valley and Silvergate collapsing as well. This goes back to what Cynthia said about why Bitcoin will withstand the test of time. And surprisingly, BlackRock has said the optimal Bitcoin allocation is 84.9% of a portfolio, which seems extremely high for an asset manager. They wrote, although Bitcoin has an extremely large volatility of 1.32, the pronounced positive skewness leads to a large allocation and dominates in the utility function. At the same time, Fundstrat Global Advisors says spot Bitcoin ETFs could overtake the $230 billion precious metals ETF market, which would be huge.
But it's also going to rise above fiat, and I think it's just better technology. I mean, having to have a bank and a government decide on what currency is good is not as effective as having a Bitcoin where you have a trusted third party, which is hundreds of thousands of nodes out there checking to make sure that the transaction was done properly.
Maker has gained 53.5% over the past month, and the cryptocurrency witnessed a remarkable 28% surge between July 15th and July 22nd, achieving its highest daily close in nearly a year. While the gains are impressive, the real question is, can the cryptocurrency sustain its current trajectory? MakerDAO, the decentralized autonomous organization responsible for the DAI stablecoin and the governance token Maker, unveiled a 5-phase roadmap in mid-May. Dubbed Endgame, the upgrade plans to include a new blockchain, a rebrand, and the introduction of 2 tokens featuring updated functionalities. Rune Christensen, co-founder of MakerDAO, revealed that the primary component of Endgame entails developing incentive programs for interactions and governance participation based on a new chain bridge to the Ethereum network. Essentially, users will have the capacity to initiate hard forks in response to power attacks or abuse. According to crypto markets and decentralized finance analyst Nay, Paradigm Capital likely divested a significant portion of its Maker investments in March. Furthermore, A16Z, another major venture capital firm that previously invested in Maker, has been reducing its position over the recent weeks. According to Nay, Polychain and Dragonfly had also previously divested their positions, lending credibility to the rally based on the anticipation of other venture capitalists following suit. Simultaneously, Christensen reinforced his commitment to the project's long-term performance by reducing positions in Lido and increasing his stake in Maker, as per his public Ethereum address. MakerDAO has impressively increased its earnings by 343% in 3 months by reducing reliance on the USDC stablecoin and incorporating yield-generating real-world assets. The shift involved reducing the stablecoin ratio from 62.4% to 20.2% over the 3 months. Unlike other stablecoins, DAI passes yield to its holders through the DAI savings rate, a variable interest rate users can earn by depositing DAI into the DSR contract. Maker appears well positioned to sustain its rally due to the implementation of a buyback mechanism, the notable 343% increase in revenue, and the reduced risk after the venture capital exit strategies. Additionally, the co-founder's reinforcement of commitment by adjusting his holdings in favor of Maker adds confidence to its future prospects. That's it for Altcoin Buzzers Update. I'm host Cody Buffington. Thanks for watching.